in just.
Hi.
Hi, are you sure this course is just for 2499?
Yes, and you know this is the only course with this expertise across the world.
No way!
Yes way. Don't delay. Enroll now.
Geeks.
Do you know you can get admission in MS or PhD program in top international university through GATE? Yes, few top international universities offers MS and PhD program through GATE. For complete details about those international university, please subscribe our Geeks for Geeks GATE Computer Science YouTube channel.
Hello everyone. Hi Mohit. We are live now, and for sure, in some minutes, everyone is going to bombard you in many questions. So first of all, guys, I am Viomesh Singh from Geeks for Geeks Gate Mentor. So we have launched a specific channel for Gate Computer Science, and you can visit our channel where we are teaching right now from 3 to 9 various subjects like operating system, DBMS, TOC, computer organization, everything. So you can take your notes from there. You can study there every day. And right now we are going to talk about Triple IT Delhi. Why we are talking about Triple IT Delhi? I think everyone know it is one of the best college in India right now, and it's also take admission without gate as well. Even if someone has cleared the gate, there will be a written test and interview. So that's why everyone is curious about the selection process. So I think who will give the better answer than Triple IT Delhi alumni itself. So welcome Mohit, welcome to Geeks for Geeks.
Thanks, Viomesh, for giving me this chance to share my experiences.
So, guys, let me tell you, Mohit Chawla has passed out. He's completed his M.Tech from IIIT Delhi, and now he is working as a data scientist. But we are not taking any question on the data science today. So we are just talks about the IIIT Delhi. But you can ask about the data science field in general. So, Mohit, could you first introduce yourself?
Sure. Why not? So, uh, I'm currently, as Vyomesh said, I'm working as a data scientist in NetWest. So, NetWest is a UK bank, and my profile, my work day-to-day basis revolves around NLP. Prior to that, I did my master's from IIIT, and yeah, I did some research there for 1 year or so. I was involved in research. There are plenty of opportunities there. Prior to that, I did my bachelor's from IP University, and that's from the academic side. And to personal side, I guess I am more into philosophy, finance, and games in my free time.
Okay. So Mohit, you are BTech from tier 2 or tier 3 college. Fine. So that's the main reason people goes from fire study because they do not have the feeling of the premier college in India. Like they want to study in IIT, they have dream to study in IIM, like that. But there are plenty of opportunity. Like some people can go for MTech, MS, MBA, right? So why did you choose MTech or GATE exam?
Okay, so I would like to describe this answer at some uh, in so while I was doing my BTech, I had this option. Like my peers were going for MS, they were preparing for GMAT, GRE, and other sort of stuff. And some people uh, went for UPSC. At that point of time, there was this prof who told me that there is this exam. I was not literally aware about GATE till my final year, and uh, the professor that our college recruited, he gave GATE and then he pursued PhD and then he came into our college, and he told me that this is one of the exam by which you can complete your dream of going to IITs. And for me, the kind of student I am, I always see India as potential, as a land of potential opportunities, and I have been to IITs websites and researched about the profiles of like the profs there, and I was pretty sure that in India you can get quality education, and beside that, GATE is also giving you quality education in subsidized fee, because you are additionally getting 12,400 stipend from Ministry of Education, which actually is very helpful. So by seeing all these parameters, I was able to deduct that I would be going for GATE, and there are a lot of opportunities there. And yeah, I gave GATE, and at that point of time, I did my own research about the colleges that I would like to go, and IIIT came into the picture because I went through the profile of the profs who were teaching there, and I was like. The profiles were extremely good, which you would have gotten in some in some great college in US. So the basic necessity to become a professor in IIIT was that you would have done PhD from some very good
Top
college
100
outside
QS,
of India, or
QS top
either
400 college.
yeah. Yeah. So that was the basic necessity that that is required in order to become a prof in IIIT. So I saw the profile, and every one of the prof that you currently see on the IIIT, if you just go to Google Scholar and then just research about them, you'll be surprised to see that every one of them having a lot of citations, and that tells you about the quality of profs there. And beside that, there are a lot of opportunities. So I was of the view that this is literally not a bad institute, and given the rank that I got at that point of time, I don't know whether it is right to tell or not, but I got admission in good IITs, and I still went for IIIT Delhi.
That's what my next question is. Your rank is under 500. Your gate rank is under 500. Still, you didn't opt for the premium IIT or old IIT. You chose Triple IT Delhi, whose gate score cutoff is quite low, even compared to DTU. So why did you means everyone know the professor and research labs are means far better than any other college in India. Means most of the college we can say. So even I was intrigued at my time of the MTech in 2011 that IIIT Delhi has the best faculty, but at the time IIIT Delhi did not has its own campus, so I didn't choose it. But uh, didn't you find it a little bit risky? I can be IITian and now I am joining Triple IT Delhi, right?
See,
So it was a risk as well because at that time, if 4 years back, Triple IT Delhi was just 5 7 year old college.
I guess when you go for masters, brand name brand name starts diminishing. It's the quality of prof that becomes a very basic filtering parameter that somebody would like to pursue, because those are the indeed person who would be taughting you for those subjects, and basically that they will help you to build the profile which you are aspiring for. And like again, I was of the view before giving it that I would like to go in IITs, and preferably Bombay and IISc and Delhi only. But uh, so somehow the luck didn't want me to go there, and I was not able. I got the interview call, but I was not able to clear them. And the 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 new IITs, Hyderabad, etc. I went there, and I was lucky enough to get admission there. But when I again ran across the profile of profs that are teaching in an institute, and the kind of opportunities that you are getting in an institute, I was of no I was not hesitant enough that I won't be picking triple IT.
So one more thing I want to ask. Triple IT Delhi conduct its own written exam and interview for Earlier it was for every candidate, but this year they are conducting only for the 40 candidates. From gate, they are taking just from the gate cutoff. They are not taking their interview because of COVID situation and all. So they are just conducting their written test and interview for the person who had not cleared the gate. So,
Yes.
what is the process to get admission there for students who had not cleared gate exams or whose gate score is not good enough?
Okay. Okay. So for this question, I'll take you to some time back, which is the time when I started when I got admission into Triple IT. At that point of time, the process was that you have to give. There was this code chef round which used to happen in the May month, and Triple IT used to ask all the MTech aspirants to go through that because for them. The basic idea is that one can get good score in gate, but there might be a lot of false negatives in the gate. People who are not able to, let's say, get a good rank at that particular day are not they are not the game and the gate exam is not only should not be the sole criteria for judging one's ability to be excel in technical exam. So that was the core why Triple IT gives uh, uh, gives uh, priority to people who even don't excel to gate can be given a chance. And recently they have changed this ideology, and they have from the past data they have seen that people who are coming from gate usually are able to get good grades in exam. That's that's so they have and beside increasing the number of seats, they have recently opened uh, a way by which a known gate aspirant can also be part of Triple IT family, which is that he or she has to have a good academic background, and whether he has given gate or not, he or she has given gate or not, that should not be a particular matter of concern. And then the person has to go for a technical interview, and the technical interview will be conducted by those profs who are teaching at Triple IT. And if they find that person good enough in technicalities, technical understanding, then that person has equal chance whether he has appeared for gate or not.
I also want to know what is the cutoff criteria, because is it just the academic background means 10, 12 and BTech marks, or because I have seen when someone is applying there for internship or for projects in IIIT Delhi, they also consider their code safe rank, code forces rank, GitHub profile, everything. So for MTech also, are they considering these factors?
Uh, the, these are in line, but they don't for MTechs they don't give that much priority to these profiles as they used to give to BTechs. But these are additional factors that if you have, uh, this enhances your profile.
Okay, Priyanka Kumari is asking, yes, Priyanka, you can get admission in Triple IT Delhi without even gate, but I think forms are already, last date is passed out, and now you can, if you have applied there, then you can, now there is a shortlisted candidate list is already there for electronics, and for the computer science, it will be out, I think, today or tomorrow, and even for non-gate students, and they will have to face written test and interview. And we have seen the written test is not theoretical most of the time in triple IT Delhi. They give weightage to the programming very much. Even in the interview, they also ask for the project. So what is the admission process?
Okay. Uh, the admission process is basically you go through if you are a gate CSE person, you have given gate and you have uh, good percentage throughout your BTech. By good I mean greater than 75%. Uh, then you have a better chance to land at Triple IT by with the recent cutoffs that you are able to see on the sites. Apart from that, the admission process is basically for a known gate CSC person. You again have to apply through the form, and then you have to come. There would be a test. I'm not sure because in the recent 2 years whether they have this is one particular information I'm not sure of, which is that whether they have made it necessity for not non-gate CSC people uh, to go for code chef interviews and code chef rounds. I'm not sure of that, and I can let you know after some time. But apart from that, the process is quite same, which is that you if you get selected through the filtering criteria of uh, the percentage, then you go for a technical round with the profs, where a panel of prof would be interviewing you on the subjects that you thought you are good at, and if they like your profile, they would give you direct admission there, and then
Okay.
everything is elective. The best part about it.
It would be my suggestion, don't go just by the gate subjects for written exam. Work on your programming as well,
Yes,
as much
yes,
as you
yes,
can, because there will be a written which might be mainly based on the coding. Apart from that, in the interview they will ask programming, or they will give you some problems, and they expect you to solve it or code it there itself. If you are not able to solve it, that's also fine, but you have to provide the algorithm and problem. Yeah, they will check your problem solving skills like a product based company.
yes,
So
yes.
one more thing I
Uh,
want to ask: what is the gate cutoff recently in IIIT Delhi?
so as far as I know, they call people till the rank of 2500 in gate. Uh, but I haven't checked the exact recent cutoff for this year. That's not what is known to me. But in my years, till the time I graduated, and after that year, the cutoff was usually around 2500 to 3000 AIR for GATE.
30,000 or 3,000?
3000, 3000, 2500 to
Okay.
3000 AIR.
So, guys, if your rank is 25 and 3,000, that means you are not going to get any good college. And but IIIT Delhi provide you a decent chance to get admission because there is an interview. It's not like they don't consider you bad. That your rank is not. They are not just judging you based on your rank. As simple as that. They will take your interview, and they will consider other factors in the interview, that you might be very good in some other skills apart from the just gate exam. So that is your chance to clear the exam and study from one of the best college. Fine. So I think okay. So there is some question she is asking again and again. Sir, gate or coding? What we should prefer? Okay, we will take these questions later. But right now, you have completed your study from IIIT Delhi, and IIIT Delhi. Please tell us something about their curriculum, like MTech curriculum and research labs, because it is
Cool.
really famous.
Yeah, sure, sure. So the best part, I guess, about Triple IT, which I missed in the uh, uh, recent take on Triple IT, is that the power of electives that it gives you. Usually in IITs also, your first year is not you are not given that much freedom of exercise the power of electives to you. But in Triple IT, apart from three core courses or four core courses, it's up to you whichever sector, in whichever domain you would like to build your profile in, and that's the fundamental I guess the core power that an institute gives to a master student, and that is in line with the institutes that are in US. So that's one. Apart from that, curriculum wise, they are teaching you the top notch education required in a sector. Let's say you go for machine learning, so you'll be able to get the education, like the latest advancements that are happening in the field of machine learning. You can get that because the profs that you are teaching that are teaching you are some of the professors who are working in that domain and have a name in the community for their work. and they know the bits and pieces of what are the recent developments. So you can be rest assured that I would be knowing uh, about I would be not far behind in the race when it comes to the domain. And IIIT do offer courses in every domain. For example, data engineering can be one stream of work where you can go and study NLP, AI, machine learning, statistical machine learning, and etc. etc. And then you have a domain called cybersecurity. Then you have a domain called mobile computing, and you can learn web apps. You can learn to build web apps. Uh, you can learn to do
I have
courses
one
on
question regarding
cybersecurity. So
it.
you have
There are many domain, but student are provided the seat in particular domain like artificial intelligence, or they have to choose in second year, or they have to choose in the very first year at the first semester itself. Ki where they want to go,
so
because there are 5 or 6 domain of MTech like mobile computing, artificial intelligence, machine learning. There are different domains. So at the very first day, they are allotted to a particular department or particular branch, or they can shift from one branch to another, or they can choose by after 1 or 2 second semester.
so in my times, there was this mechanism where you were allotted the specialization that you would like to have. So they would ask you the preference list, and you can fill that. And on the basis of the seats that they would like to give for that degree, they would allot the specialization for you. But
In very first day.
as far as I have heard from my juniors, uh, recently they have removed the criteria of uh, mapping a student to one specialization, and they have let students to choose whichever field they would like to get into.
Okay.
So it's
One
up to
more thing
student
I
now
want to.
to go and check and select. Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Next question is, their professors are good. Their research labs is really good. Fine. So what is the pressure of assignment? Like people say, the Pranjal Sharma is saying, people say workload is same as the IIT Delhi. So workload is
Yes, yes.
high. And second question of his is, are the assignments of the courses are mostly coding related? Is it true?
So that depends on the course that you are taking, but yeah, on the general side, assignments do relates to coding, and moreover, the first question that Pranjal asked, which is that the workload pressure, it is there, but that's what refines you, and that's what makes you after like I can say this for sure that once somebody goes into triple IT, and once he gets out of the triple IT, the personality will change, and he or she will be able to uh, tackle any problem, any coding, any technical problem that comes under his or her way, and he or she should be able to he or she should be would be able to get the attitude that he would be able to solve that problem, which is very uh, essential in a technical profile.
So next question is, GATE score is 584. 584, I think rank would be around 2500 to 3000, and BTech percentage is 90%. So what are the chances? So
I guess a very good chance. Uh,
this year it would be difficult because there is no interview
yeah,
this year.
yeah,
Earlier
yeah,
there would be
yeah.
chance, but it this year it would be totally changed on the rock, because this year there is no interviews, so cutoff will be high, because students will be selected based on the gate only, because you have applied only in the gate. If you have applied without gate seat as well, then you will clear that exam very easily. But with gate, it might be difficult. We don't know yet, because this is the first time happening. They are taking without gate, so
I would
without
just
any
like to
interview.
add, I would just like to add one point here, which is that they have recently started Winter MTech, which is the second batch of MTech that goes around. Usually, you get MTech's admission in summer, but they have again started one more batch in Winter MTech. So that's
And
where
one
if
And one more thing, Anurag, there is winter batch, and after every 3 month, there is PhD seats also. So they take admission in PhD just after the BTech. So if you can commit your 3 to 4 years there, so you can directly apply for PhD there. It's much better than doing the MTech from some tier two college, even most of the NIT, because only 4 or 5 NITs provide the good MTech. After that, there are no good college for MTech. So if you are thinking in the academic way or research way, you can go there, and placements of the PhD is also really good. Means one of the best in India, especially in PhD. So next question, sir. Next from DTU, please. Okay, we will try. And next is gate score 650. So you have pretty decent chance. 650, I think rank would be around 1300 or 1400. So okay. So what is the fee of triple IT is quite high, means it with comparison to NITs. So what is the fees right now?
I guess the fees is around 3 lakh rupees for 2 years MTech program. And with substantial, like if you don't go for hostel, then if you go for hostel, then this would get increased to around 5 lakh rupees. But I'll say it's worth it because they are literally providing you that quality of education. So I don't deny that it's not worth. And plus you get stipend from Ministry of Education, which is again can lower down the fees that you are paying for triple IT.
Triple IT Hyderabad fees on Triple IT Bangalore fees is around 10 lakh for your MTech, and Triple IT Allahabad is comparatively lower than Triple IT Delhi. But Triple IT Delhi fees is as much as like right now DTU and NSIT, so that's not too much. And the return of investment is quite good. We will talk about the placement. I know everyone is waiting about it. So next question is from Priyanka. Sir, it means only top 100 or something like this. Then what about the who are under 1000? So Priyanka, the people who get admission in good college in MTech are around rank you can consider up to 2000 or 2500 at max. But after that, because most of the NITs MTech are not really good, because even though their BTech is quite good, but placement wise or research wise, their MTech is not that good. So people try to get top 300, 400 rank for IIT, and for NIT, triple IT, DTU like college, they try to get rank for at least 1500 or 2000. After that, it's a little bit difficult. So one more thing I want to ask.
And
We
again,
have
there comes the uh, sorry, Vimesh. So I just want to add, there comes the point which is a second chance, which is known gate admission. So that's where Triple ITD again comes to rescue.
Yes, no. For non-gate admission, only few colleges which are good. They take admission like Triple IT Delhi, Triple IT Hyderabad, BITS Pilani campus, and IIT Hyderabad self-sponsored program. So these are top four colleges where you can apply or you can get MTech admission without gate. Fine. I want to ask about the hostel facility and the match facility and extracurricular activity in the Triple IT Delhi, because campus is comparatively quite smaller than DTU and NSIT, but research labs and building is quite good. So what do you say about their environment of the Triple IT Delhi?
So I would say Triple IT focuses on quality rather than quantity, because in the campus itself you will find sports facility which are top notch, literally top notch. Like you will find squash uh, stay you will be able to you will be able to play squash in the squash stadium. You have all the facilities for sports, like literally top notch facilities. Swimming pool is there. So campus, and apart from that, like apart from these facilities, the hostel facilities that Triple IT gives, those are also good. I won't say because hostel is always a matter of hostel is always from subjective from the perspective. from the subject perspective. So I can't comment, but most of uh, the campus is good, I would say. It's very the grass. There is a lot of greenery in the campus, so that's one. Uh, Sports facilities are good. Infra is very good. Even though campus is small, but the life inside the campus is good. So I don't mind in being a small campus and having a quality than being in a large campus and
No,
with
they also have the life and they also have the good campus. But the thing is, Triple IT Delhi is little bit modern compared to DTU and NSIT. That like they don't have swimming pool and they don't have like the squares and their gym is quite old. And Triple IT Delhi opened the gym only last year itself, and it is quite good. But it's
no, no, no.
there are so much things are happening.
It was there.
Mm. But you can
It was
see
there.
last year
It
it
was there,
modified
but
up.
I guess they recently moved.
Yes, and now I want to ask the question is pretty genius. Triple IT Delhi has the research environment, right? And so how it
Yes, yes,
performs in the placement point of view means how is the placement of the Triple IT Delhi specifically for the MTech we talk about.
yes. So that's a very good question. So Triple IT is famous for its research, and you can see from the papers that usually come out from the students of Triple IT. So that's there. And how you would be going for research companies is, first of all, there are some good research companies like TCS Research, IBM Research, and Amazon, and some other companies which do come for research profiles. And ideally, one can, apart from that, like you have opportunities in other countries by like NIC Japan. I know there are some universities in Germany and Denmark, for that matter, where people will get opportunities for research and basically to go and collaborate on research. And then also, if you are able to, let's say, get one paper out of your thesis or capstone, Triple IT also sponsor you to go and present your paper, which is very good feature for any good institute. So that's also there. And placement wise, you will get ample amount of opportunities if you get align yourself to some of the decent labs that Triple ITD has, and through the means of professors, because they have also links to industry. Through the means of placement process, you'll get ample amount of opportunities in going into research area.
So guys, all the top-notch company visit Triple IT Delhi for software developer role, like all other best colleges. But there is one more bigger difference or one major difference. They also come for the research profile. They directly hire from a specific lab or a specific domain. So you can apply for software developer role and you can directly apply for research role as well. This profile is not provided in every college, and triple IT Delhi you can apply in both, like in SD role, software developer role, as well as in your research R&D role as well. And R&D role are quite means everyone is interested in R&D role and their pay also good. So that's why. And apart from that, Triple IT Delhi collaboration or MOU with the international companies as well. So you can directly go abroad. So that's a good thing or great thing we can say. So next question is, which is better, Triple IT Delhi or top four NIT as per return of
I guess
investment?
I guess that's very subjective question again. I would go with I would go with Triple IT Delhi on that, but I might have bias on that because I am alumni of that college. But it's basically that you have to talk with several alumni of all these colleges, and everybody will give you some or the other kind of opinion. But I guess the main parameter would boil again down to the prof's profile. Professor profile would play a crucial role in order to should play a crucial role in deciding a college. So I guess that should be your judging parameter.
Next question is, if the placement opportunities are same for MTech and BTech, Like in many colleges, in NIT, we have seen MTech students are not allowed to sit in all the companies. But in if the case is same in triple IT Delhi, MTech student can get take part in any company interview.
Yes, they do get that. Beside one or two companies which which specify that we are only coming to look for BTech. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Hello.
Yes, you are audible.
Company gives equal
Mohit,
chance to MTech students.
your I think there is some problem with the his internet. So let me give the answer, Manu. Uh, Mohit is coming back, I think. So
Am I
okay.
audible?
Yes, you are audible now again. So please
Am I
repeat the
audible?
answer, complete answer.
Okay, sure, sure. So I was saying that there are one or two companies which specify that we are looking for BTechs only, but apart from that, every other company gives equal opportunity, and some companies come for techs only. So that's
So Manu, let me tell you one thing. In most of the college, good college, MTech and BTech provided the same opportunity, but IIIT Delhi is one of the college where MTech student gets extra opportunity than the BTech because they can directly apply for the research labs in many companies. So that's a plus point in IIIT Delhi. So next question is from Pranjal, I think. Sir, if there is means triple IT Delhi is so much research oriented, so how is it possible to prepare for software developer role means for the product based company? I think are there any development course or most courses are related to research only? Means how curriculum helps a student to prepare for the placement and how much time a student get for the preparing for the placement? What do you suggest, Mohit?
so okay, Pranjal. Let me tell you, it's once you get into triple IT, it's totally depend upon you, like whether you would like to pursue your career in research and you would like to pursue your career in SD. So and that's the basic difference with other top-notch institute apart from triple ITs. So I think institutes' fundamental work is to give you those opportunities, and it should be up to you whether you would like to pursue them or not, like whether you would like to go in research or not. So there are specific, if you would like to get, if you don't want to build a software development research profile and you would like to stick into software development, then again there are ample opportunities and you can stick to that and you can again crack top uh, software development companies and you can get into that. So those opportunities are also there.
नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज पर्सनल. आप कहाँ जॉब करते हो और आपको क्या क्या अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली थी प्लेसमेंट के टाइम पे?
I guess I told you I'm working in NatWest. NatWest is a UK colony known as Royal Bank of Scotland, and I got this opportunity to work in NatWest from IIITD only.
So Gates, yes, he is working as a data scientist in the NetWest, and you might have seen NetWest series of India in Test match or one day, I think. So NetWest is the one of the MNC, and it is not India-based company, and provide a very huge package. He is not going to tell us, but it's a really good company. So next question is Manu Bhai. Okay, sir, which college is better according to you? NSIT Delhi, I think DTU and Triple IT Delhi. So Manu, I am MTech from DTU, PhD from NSIT, and I have some work in Triple IT Delhi as well. So I would suggest Triple IT Delhi first, second DTU, third NSIT, fourth NIT Delhi. So this would be my suggestion. And what would be yours, Mohit?
I guess I would agree on that. I would agree on the first place. I'm still not sure whether might give equal score to DTU and NSIT for second time.
Okay. So, Vipin question is what is wrong for tier 3 college? If we failed in one exam, do we have to suffer whole life? No, it's not the case nowadays. From tier 3 college, they can apply for off campus, but getting shortlisted is another trick there because to get shortlisted, your resume must be very good. That means you must have some internship or GSOC or any project, Smart India Hackathon. These should be in your resume and your competitive programming ranking. Like you are master in code forces or code self ranking is quite good. So in that case, you will be shortlisted. So there are chances. There is no doubt in that. But you need to prove yourself that you are good enough to compete with IIT, NIT, triple IT students. So, but you have a chance. Earlier there was no chance, but now due to off campus there are plenty of chances. We know the people who are from tier 3 college and crack the Google itself. So there are chances. There is no doubt there is no chance now. So, okay, so this is the question everyone wants to ask. A GATE exam strategy.
Uh, uh, am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are audible.
Okay, so I just want to add that point is that the point is that the college only gives you the attitude, and that's where you not and like you will solve that problem. And, that attitude only comes when you are put in an environment which is very scheduled and very heavy in workloads. That gives you that credibility and that confidence to go out and look for opportunities in the world. So I guess in that sense, there is
Okay, guys, I think there is some internet issue from Mohit's side. So, yes, college provide the attitude. If you are from IIT, NIT, you will have the confidence that you can crack any company, you will get the job, you will not go for the company like who is paying just 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 4 lakh. So, that's the attitude you get from the college. But if you do not have that college, then no need to worry about that because but you will have to work your own. So that's the another thing. So now the question is cut off fully. I am blank about the gate exam. So Mohan, you need to read some articles regarding the gate exam. So gate exams syllabus, first of all, there is only 10 subjects from your whole syllabus where you are studying 40 to 48 subjects in your 4 year of BTech. But in gate exam, there is only 10 computer science subjects and we are taking live classes on our gate computer science channel like geek for geeks gate computer science channel. So you can come there and we will guide you there. So that's from this. And now means what about the cultural fest and tech fest of triple IT Delhi? Just tell us about it.
cultural fest. Okay, we have cultural fest and tech fest, but uh, I guess MTech people usually people have seen those tech fest in their BTech life. So they are not very much involved in these fest when they are part of masters. But yeah, like because the quality of students is really great in triple IT as a general. So fest are technical fest are really great to see, and alongside with that, because you have a lot of pressure, so in 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 the other fest, the cultural fest, you see people are uh, that people are coming just out of deadlines and doing the things. But again, that is also improving, and that is also some good stars do come to that
The
placement.
campus curriculum is quite easy in IIIT Hyderabad and IIIT Delhi. In IIIT Delhi, there is only 8 hour lecture in a week for 4 subjects. There are only 4 subjects. And IIIT Hyderabad curriculum is also quite easy. But IIIT Delhi is little bit, yeah, we can say it is as compared to as IIT Kanpur or IIT Delhi. So is it worth to face those challenges or just go to some easy college and prepare for the placement?
I would always go for some college which will grind me and prepare me for the next hurdle that is coming in my way, than going to a good college, easier college, and get a decent placement. I would always like to go in a college which
Where
has
you
the
can
ability to
learn.
grind me. Yeah, which has the ability to grind me.
So, because of this grinding, what are the career opportunity for the MTech or Masters in Computer Science? What are the means? There are the placement opportunity. Fine, like the BTech. But apart from that, what are other opportunities?
So other opportunities are you can become a RA in one of the labs in IIIT, as well as you can apply for RA-ship across best universities in India. They will consider your profile, and outside of India as well. For example, NUS gives you NUS gives uh, NUS has a tie-up with some of the professors in IIIT. So if you apply through those, then you have uh, good career opportunities if you would like to stay in research. So that's on the research front, where you can go for campuses or you can go for companies and you can go for some good research uh, institutes to build your profile and to go for PhDs then. Uh,
We have
and
also
then
seen the projects in IIIT Delhi are really real time, means they have collaboration with TCS R&D, they have collaboration with IBM,
yes,
they have
yes,
collaboration
yes,
with American based companies as well. And students
yep.
are getting the stipend at the time of their MTech. Means I have known the people are getting $1,000 at the time of the MTech. That's huge amount. So, what are those? Means how can MTech student can apply for those projects in IIIT Delhi?
So okay, so it's basically those opportunities do come via the route of professors, and what you have is you have the means of going for a thesis or capstone project to a prof after you have spent your time in IIIT, and you can go and like tell a bit about yourself and your profile and why do you want to work in that stream to the professor, and it's upon the professor whether he would choose you or not, and on the basis of that, those professors have tie up with these industry people and these these people, and I know for a fact that these industry people do come and uh, take a course. For example, IBM people from IBM Research came in when I was in IIIT, and they took one course. So those are the opportunities where you can do the coursework and you can build some projects and you can let the people know from industry that I have built this cool project. And those can be your starting points to go into these industries, or the other way would be to join the research labs, which comes under uh, professors, and do a project which is aligned to industry. So you can also specify that to the professor.
Next question is there any difference between gate or non-gate entry apart from gate scholarship?
So they don't differentiate between people. Uh, every other either you are from gate or either you haven't given gate. The choice of electives won't differ at all. You will be given equal opportunities in terms of choosing the subject, and I don't see any difference in that.
Means they want to ask like the professor while choosing a candidate for the research lab for their lab, do they consider gate score, and in the placement do the gate or non-gate difference is there?
I haven't seen it, and I don't think it is there. But I guess it's subjective to that professor if or company if they are doing that. But I haven't seen that case in my entire stay and my juniors, and on that basis, I can say that both of them are given equal opportunities.
Okay, guys, we are taking just 1 minute break, and after that we will be back. And for next 10 minutes only, not more than that.
Hi.
Hi. Are you sure this course is just for 2499?
Yes. And you know this is the only course with this expertise across the world.
No way.
Yes way. Don't delay. Enroll now.
Hi, I am Sandeep Jain, mentor of this DSA self-paced course. I am here for complete clarity on the course. First of all, what is DSA? DSA stands for Data Structures and Algorithms. Data structures are the building blocks of software development, and algorithms tell us efficient ways to solve a problem. Now the question rises, why should we learn DSA? First of all, to be a better software developer or be a better programmer. Secondly, all of the companies, whether they are product-based companies like Amazon, Microsoft, Google, or MNCs like Wipro, TCS, Infosys, they all ask data structures and algorithm questions. And to crack coding interviews of these questions, you must be very, very good in data structures. Now the most important question, how do we learn DSA? For this, I offer you my years of experience combined with knowledge in the form of this course. With my recorded videos, practice problems, and assessment tests, you can learn DSA at your own pace. All of this is available for lifetime validity at a student-friendly price. You always have access to the updated content. Now the last question, are you ready to invest in yourself?
Mohit, next question is, we have seen that in most of the company, people have to prepare for the competitive programming, DSA for the interview, even though whatever, regardless of what is their research area is. Because most of the company take first 2 3 round based on the competitive programming itself. So, what is the scenario in IIIT Delhi? If people have to prepare for the competitive programming and the DSA, like the Jaskaran is asking, or they also get placed based on their research work and thesis also.
Uh, so, so it depends on the profile of company. Uh, usually the round starts with DSA because DSA becomes the basis for going into these companies. So they would be conducting one DSA round for sure. But apart from the DSA, the other rounds that are there for specific companies do take into consideration the research work that you have built and the profile that you have built and the coursework that you have done and the projects mainly that you have built across your uh, MTech studies. So that those are the things that are taken into account by the companies. And again, the process is same for SD companies across. Like it's just that the competition is less when you come into these institutes. If you are targeting for SD roles and if you are going off campus, but apart from that, the opportunities, the other companies do take that into consideration.
So, next question is from Manu. Sir, do projects matters or DSA is enough? So, Manu, DSA plays around 70% role in your placement, we can say, because if you are not able to crack the coding round, so you won't face the next round. So, first round is coding round, and even the first round of interview is based on the data structure only. But after that, projects also play a major role, like
Yes.
they want to see how creative you are, what you have really developed in the world, because you are a computer science student. It's not like you are just a good problem solver. So you must have one or two very good projects, at least one project in your resume. And you are saying that there is only 2 year of MTech. So to build a good project, 1 month is good enough. What do you suggest?
To build DSA profile in 1 month, I think that would be
Not DSA
a
profile,
lot.
but he can build a project. Means development
Yeah.
part can be started. DSA
I
part will
guess.
take 6 months.
Okay. I differ a lot. I differ a bit on that. I guess some projects do require uh, a little more time than only 1 work by 1 month. But yeah, there are some projects which can be definitely done in 1 month and can be shown to recruiters that these are the projects, and then definitely gives an idea to the specific recruiter that you have the ability to develop things.
So next question, sir. Is it okay if I learn DSA in Python for the placements?
Yes, yes, it
It's
is.
yes, good, but some companies don't allow Python in coding round. So you need to see if you are means if some particular company not allowing the Python in coding round, then there would be little bit difficulty for you. Otherwise, Python is allowed in most of the company right now.
Yeah, I'm seeing this general trend that companies are allowing Python in their interview rounds, recruiting
Yes.
rounds.
So now give some tips for interview and good job. Mohit. This will be our last
interview
question.
interview as in the interview that you require to get into industry, or the interview for triple IT.
No, no, no. He or she is asking for the company for job.
Okay.
Means how should
Okay.
he prepare for the job, coding round, and interview?
See, the general structure for an interview would be that first of all, you will be getting filtered on the basis of your DSN skills and coding skills. That's for sure. And after that, it would be only the second round would be, or third round would be, on the basis of what course projects have you done and how are you able to present those course projects. It should be seen as that you have built those projects, and what kind of problems have you faced while you were building that solution, why you chose to build that solution. These are some questions which are asked in many of the top tier companies, because they would like to see the approach uh, and the goal why you started with that, why you picked that problem. So that is there. And apart from that, I guess the way you present and the way you communicate plays a crucial role to the recruiters, because it's a very fundamental to them that you are able to tell the whole idea in simple words to them. So I guess that should be strategy, that you should definitely focus on DSA skills, and after that it should be your course projects that you have been through, that you have done in your masters, should be the one that speaks out about your personality.
Manu, once you start the DSA and competitive programming, there are list of must-do coding question of 200, 300 question in every website, even on the Geeks for Geeks. Suppose you are preparing for the Amazon and Microsoft. After completion of must-do question, you can prepare for the specific question or the question they have asked previously. So that way you can build the confidence, and that's way your profile is built also, because you have completed or solved 200, 300 must do or competitive programming question. So that's how you will get the confidence, and projects will play the role. And one more question is from IIIT Delhi. Sir, is it mandatory to do a research project or a development project is enough to complete masters from MTech, IIIT?
It's not necessary to build a research project uh, to get uh, to get the degree from triple IT, but they do they aspire you to go into research. They try with their resources in hand, basically props and other things, to 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 basically you should make the decision that research is good or not. But you have all the options to ditch the research projects and still graduate from triple IT.
So Any scholarship at IIIT Delhi apart from GATE stipend?
I'm not aware about that. Sorry.
Siva,
Gate
if
stipend is
you
there.
get a stipend is there. Apart from that, if you are working in a research lab, then there are several projects, companies project there, and if you are selected for those projects, then you will get some stipend from that project itself, from that company. People are getting a stipend from 12,000 to 40,000 there, even more than that
Yes.
also. So you can get the stipend, even good stipend there, means much more than the gate. So there is a chance, but not surety. So is GFG enough for DSA? Do I have a practice in some other platform? So what do you think about the GFG? You might have
I
used
do
it.
think, yeah. GFG is like Granth, computer science or Granth hai wo. So GFG is definitely go-to guide for any placement scenario that you are looking for. And GFG again, GFG gives you the confidence to go for any product-based company and then excel at it. So that is definitely needed for sure. That's my point of view.
Pranav, we have all the resources in Geek for Geek, like all the questions, must do coding questions, practice session, even we have the compiler, or we can say we have everything in Geek for Geeks provide everything where you can learn, you can compile your code, you can get your ranking, you can see where are you standing in comparison to other. And one new thing which Geek for Geeks has added. There we have taking live classes, means free classes on our YouTube channel. There is paid courses as well, but if you check the Geek for Geeks practice YouTube channel, we are taking live classes like problem of the day, where we are taking problem of competitive programming every day. Apart from that, problem solving with Piyush Khandelwal, you can check that because it is from 6 to 7 daily, and he will develop the problem solving skills by some problem. So you will learn by the our documents, by our lead board, and by our video session as well. And most of the things are free. Now it's up to you. You want to go for a free session, or you want some organized session, step by step guidance, then you can choose the paid course as well. It's totally up to you. So one more question. IIIT Delhi is best place to learn AI after old. Oh, it is not the question. It is the answer, I think. So yes, artificial intelligence lab is quite good.
Yeah. I do
Your
agree. Like there are good triple IITs. Like triple IIT Hyderabad is one of the pioneer in AI. So if you are able to get admission there, uh, then again after old IITs or comparable to old IITs, triple IIT Hyderabad should be the go, and then the picture boils down to triple IIT Delhi.
uh, today itself, you know the PK sir, right?
Yeah.
Today itself, PK sir is leaving IIIT Delhi and going to IIIT Hyderabad. So
Yeah. I know he was a
that is
visiting faculty there.
yes, that is the taking diamond from or Navratan from the IIIT Delhi.
Yeah.
So
But I
uh,
hope I hope he will come back sometime sooner, or maybe
he
let's see.
will take wasting lecture or something like that, I think.
Yeah.
So okay, guys, that's enough for a day. We have taken around 1 hour 5 minutes, which is more than expected. So thank you, Mohit. Thank you very much for all the insights you have provided.
Sure, Viomesh. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to share my experiences, and let me know if you need if I would be requiring more.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. And if you have any query, please leave the comment or comment section. We will surely reply. Thank you, guys.
Sure.